lot of noise coming out of the closed end of the arena. Here's Hopkins on that loose puck. Little shovel, finding Ripley. McNulty in his stride. He blazes that one wide on the Blazers' best chance of the period. As Clements will throw one off the defenseman. That was off Diffley. Diffley, Boston University guy. To Hockey East Championships. He might have a bit of a rivalry with J.D. Dudek out of Boston College. Is that puck right on the net? Cozen, a second save from Taron Cozen, and a third. As the Sheffield Steelers come right back the other way after the Blaze have their best chance of the night. The Steelers have theirs, and Cozen will hang on for the whistle on that bouncing puck in front of him. And a response from both fans here.
Yeah, two big stops from Taron Cozen there, short side, getting the pads in to make sure that they don't manage to slip anything in the gap. We saw a couple of short side goals from bad angles last weekend here in the Skydome. Cozen may well be have those in mind when he's keeping himself tight to the post this week.
Yes. Kukali welcomes that puck into him. Finds Talberg. Talberg wanted to use his speed, but Jussila was preventing him from getting out of the zone. Another broken stick on that play, this time on James Shearer. There's a couple that have exploded on the Blaze players tonight so far. Valorant can't pull that in. J.D. Dudek, oh, he's got round two. Dudek, short side on the backhand. Good save by Greenfield. His net's come off its moorings, and the whistle will go as Archie Hazeltine actually found a really nice pass through back to J.D. Dudek. But let's have a look at this one again. And, you know, this was why J.D. Dudek's skills got him drafted to the New Jersey Devils. Try to slip it back on the backhand 5-hole to get him through two Sheffield Steelers. It was a good stop by Greenfield. Chance for Ciampini at the top of the circle. Oh, he gets mobbed by two members of the Blaze organization, Norrish and Thompson. Little hack comes in on the stick. Here's Petgrave. Across the blue line to Sorceman. Tries to pick a seam, but there's Kim Talberg, and he gets mobbed by Watling, and Sheffield keep it in the zone. Little behind the back pass, picked off by Roth. Now here comes Talberg on a one-on-one with Sorceman, but he's at the end of his shift, and here you can see Talberg running out of gas, but he's pulled it up and found Dudek. Dudek in on goal! And somehow that stays out off the outside of the pipe. Kukali's going to hack one in. Blaze keep it alive in the offensive zone. Hazeldine, he winds up. His shot's blocked on the way through. Jumping is McNulty. And that was some wonderful vision from Kim Talberg. Looked like he was just going to chip it in and go get a change, but he hung on, found Dudek. He just couldn't bend his wrist round to poke it past the sprawling Greenfield. Swing and miss from David Clements. Jussila going to come down on net. A backhand on the deke. It's under Cozen, and they've scored. The Sheffield Steelers break up ice on a 2-on-1, and the puck looked like it just sat behind Taron Cozen. Brett Newman's going to tap it in. Look at Jussila. He comes in, hangs on, goes to the backhand, and David Clements is trying to get it under the pads of the safety of Taron Cozen, but he can't. And Newman can find the target, and the Sheffield Steelers break up ice, and they break the deadlock. It's Sheffield 1, Coventry nothing. Coventry will get out of their zone now with a stretch pass from Christo on the tape of Roth. Roth gets away from Sorceman. Chance in front. Oh, it came off the backhand of Kirkup. Thompson was just trying to shovel it towards him, and all he had to do was sneeze on it, and it had gone in, but jumped off his backhand back the way it came, and the Coventry Blaze came agonizingly close to tying it up only a few seconds after they conceded. Here come the Steelers. Big check comes in on the corner. Oh, a big check from the Blaze defenseman. It's going to be interference. Massive hit on Nichols. We'll take a look at this one again. David Clements is really upset that he's got called for a penalty here, Stu. What do you make of this one? Yeah, we see Clements follows his round, tracks the puck. You know, there is a pass slightly back. I'm not sure I'd agree with interference, but you could call for boarding. He does end up quite heavily in the boards from a good few feet away. Yeah. First power play of the night for the Sheffield Steelers, and limited chances. They've had 27% in the league. It's good for third overall. The Coventry Blaze PK really hasn't faced many chances at all, but you know, it's 2/3, which is in the basement, I'm afraid, for Danny Stewart's penalty kill unit. And here's Watling. Hard to tell for this time of the year. Those stats don't really mean all that much. As Dowd's going to shoot, and he's going to score off the pipe, off the back of Cozen and in. The Sheffield Steelers have got 2 in relative quick succession. Robert Dowd mirroring a goal from Kirkup last night, I think, off the pipe, off the goalie and in. Let's take a look once more. He's just got enough space to get one away with a little bit of traffic from Norwich in front of Cozen, and the Blaze find themselves 2 behind. Sheffield on a bit of a break here. 2-on-2, shot comes in, blocked away by Cozen. Oh my goodness, it's off a Blaze, skating in! It sneaks in short side as a big scramble on a broken plate. And the Sheffield Steelers have a third, and Taron Cozen's gonna hate seeing this one again. He's trying to cuddle up to his near pipe, but Simpson's just able to almost just will it over the line past him. And it's Sheffield 3, Coventry nothing. Steelers bring it across line with Watling. He gets mobbed by Kukali, and the Blaze will get that puck out of the zone, but comes off the leg of the linesman, giving the Steelers a little bit more proximity to the offensive zone, but Tyler Kirkup's won that away from Dowd somehow. Shrugs off the hit from Dowd, finds Talberg. The puck was bobbling on Kim Talberg, who gets mobbed into the backboards by Petgrave. Puck kept alive by Shearer. Oh, he's got Talberg in front of backhand, goes over the top. Gets mopped up with Petgrave, Kim Talberg, trying to play it from the seat of his pants as the Blaze come back to full strength. Lovely between the legs pass from Talberg, dropping it down from Clements. Clements can't do anything with it as the Blaze are on a change and there's no support. Shot comes in from Chappini, rebound, they score! Big rebound from Cozen, padded out in front, and the Sheffield Steelers have got a 4th and putting the Blaze in a world of hurt as Robert Dowd, the captain, couldn't believe his luck, and well, he isn't going to miss from there, Stu.
He's not going to miss from there. That rebound just falls right on the forehand of his stick, buries it into the back of the net, and the Steelers now have a hugely commanding 4-goal lead.
Here is Valorand. Shot side for Usala. Pad saved by, Cozen, it's just sat on his pillow. Eventually he's able to gobble it up, and well, those white pads give away just how close of a chance that was for the Sheffield Steelers, who just sat right there and they just couldn't jam it under him. That'll be all she wrote in the second period. Steelers etching themselves out a nice 4-0 lead as Diffley and McNulty have found themselves upset. A lot of frustration from the Coventry Blaze, and I don't mind someone trying to spark something up a little bit, Stu, get a little bit of momentum in the side, and McNulty's just the kind of guy to do that.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of sandpaper, trying to get something for the Coventry Blaze fired out. Having a big, long conversation there with referee Andy Dalton, and Andy Dalton is very clearly saying, the only way you are going is off the ice.
Give away from the Steelers. Roth's going to chase it in. Like he lost his feet for a second there. Clements, he pops a tyre. That loose puck's going to fall nicely for Christo. Christo in on goal, he shoots, he scores! Christo, against his former side, gives the Skydome something to cheer about. And a broken play, Danny Christo ghosts in, fires one under Greenfield, and the Blaze are on the board, Stu.
Picks it up in the neutral zone, turns, sees nothing but clear ice in front of him. Takes the space, gets the shot off, nice quick release on the wrister, down low past Matt Greenfield to make sure that the Blaze get themselves on the board this evening.
Down the left wing side, it's still Roth. Out in front, Blaze stuff here, they got the net! Oh, and McNulty can't score, but Roth can! And the Blaze light the lamp on the power play, throwing everything at it. It was Kobe Roth that was the orchestrator down this left wing side, the whole shift, him and Clements, and eventually they craft it to the weak side. McNulty's shot's blocked as he gets his stick taken away. He decides to shovel it over to Kobe. He gets the Blaze with a second goal. Blaze 2, Steelers 4.
A very intelligent play from Ian McNulty. He tries his best to get it on that first time shot, but the pass doesn't quite go into his wheelhouse, so he has to adjust, then can't get the shot off. That backhand sends right to Kobe Roth, who eventually gets it in.
Talberg shrugs off his man. A lot of physicality late in this one. Talberg throws another body. A big old check comes in from a Blaze man. Is it? Danny Christo down there throwing a hook, or JD Dudek, either way, it was a big check on the backboards. That's blocked away by Cozen. Now here come the Blaze with Burnside. He finds Dudek. Dudek's trying to create a shooting lane. Down low, oh, there's a rebound, but Greenfield snaps on the loose puck as Josh Burnside, going back to those forward instincts that he has from his time in the Ontario League, played forward throughout his junior career, switched to D in university, and that really would have been a part of this game to put the cat amongst the pigeons had Burnside somehow squeaked that across the line. Hammered around the boards. Going to be a foot race with Norrish and Valorand. Norrish one-handed, able to keep that away from Marco Valorand, and Coventry come back the other way. McNulty chips in behind his man. Sorceman around the boards. Christo, oh, he couldn't strip it away. The empty net, they score! That was Mitchell Balmas from his own zone in the perimeter. And he puts it back to a 3-goal advantage for the Steelers. You know, in that scenario, Stu, you live by the sword, you die by it, and Mitchell Balmas won the puck away on the half wall, threw a Hail Mary, and it was answered.
And why not when you're that far away from your net? There wasn't really any pass on. Best thing to do, chip it low. Worst case scenario, it comes for an icing bit in that one. It was a goal.
Yeah. Here with Blaze head coach Danny Stewart after the home loss to the Steelers. Danny, give us your thoughts on that game.
Yeah, obviously overall not great. I thought first 10 minutes we came out, we looked like a hockey team. We had a couple good chances early on, and right there with them. But then we made a mistake off an offensive zone face-off and bad pinch there, and then they got their first one. I think probably. I don't want to say a bad call. The ref's got a tough job, but Clement's hit, I don't think that's a penalty. But they capitalized on that, and all of a sudden, first period we played pretty decent hockey, and now we find ourselves down 2-0. I don't think we reacted to it very well. Credit to Sheffield, they upped their pace in the second and really came at us, and we didn't handle it. We tried to overplay with the puck. The amount of times we had pucks on our stick in our zone and just didn't get the line and didn't get it out, and absorbed further pressure and gave them second chances, and it just wasn't good enough. And came out in the third with a little bit more energy, maybe with the pressure off. I don't know what it is, but we played some decent hockey in the third there, and got 2 back, and then made it I guess in terms of the scoreboard a game. But Sheffield was certainly the better team tonight.
Yeah, it's interesting. This early on in the season, you look to get closer progressively to 60 minutes. The quicker you can get to playing a full 60 minutes every night, the better. And you've seen tonight, early, as you said, the first 10 minutes, and then after the Blaze started scoring in the third, that there are some really strong signs here.
Yeah, but not enough, not for extended periods of time. And like you said, you strive for 60 minutes. You'll never be 60 minutes, but that's what you strive for. And we're too far off that right now. And big mistakes. We're making way too many mistakes. On the puck, off the puck, bad reads. Our F3, our D are just completely disconnected right now, and we're giving up odd man. I think we gave up 4 2-on-1s tonight, and it just can't happen against a team like that. And we got some work to do. Absolutely, there's no panic here. We've split games in the cup, and with if we'd won that one tonight, I think we would have jumped ahead of them. And have we been great? No. We haven't been the last couple games, and we need to get better. We've got a lot of work to do, but this is a young group, and I think people got to remember that we don't just pick up where we left off last year. We lost a lot of key pieces. We lost 2 senior Brits. We lost our captain. We lost our top line center. We lost our top scorer. And it doesn't automatically happen when you try to replace those guys. So we've got some work to do. There's some good pieces. There's some things that need to certainly get better, but we'll work hard and get there.